Okay, so let's play this game. कितना अच्छा माहौल है, पीछे कुत्ते भौंक रहे हैं, सामने गेम चल रहा है। क्वेस्ट देखें पहले। ये क्यों खुल जाता है? There's something else going on with the poison in Jiang Li's body. ठीक है, फिर चलते हैं, काम ही क्या अपने पास।
This scenery is wonderful.
ट्रैवलर बंदा इतना वेला है, कहीं भी मुंह उठा के चल देगा। लेट्स गो। मुझे नहीं करनी तुझसे बात, गलती से दब गया।
Follow the wind. Time to go.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here?
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Chingsa Village many times in the past, if you ask me.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiang Li?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels. And wait, Changsheng, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jia Liang or...
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master. The last time she visited us, she...
Quarrel? I don't know. I did not witness...
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I...
Oh, so that's...
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Bai.
So a few words
He
from
doesn't
me is
look
enough
like
to
someone
dispel
who is
all your
selfless.
suspicions? Hmm? You
This
ought not be
dude
quite
looks
so
like an
quick to
fucking
relax your
abyss
guard.
mage or
What
something.
the...
He's a bad
Let's
guy, I
split
can
up.
tell it. He's from Child's League or something, I guess. Uh,
Traveler, Paimon, come quick! What is this?
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment.
You sense it too? Is it?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one...
Offshoots? So...
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poison.
the call of the...
Only one thing could have been...
this is getting crazier. Hey! Since this... You mean... Think a little... Huh? So you're saying it was Jiang Li?
Yes, it was.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
Because she was having an affair with Baizu.
I agree. It makes little sense.
For
Jiang Li
real,
does not
man, that
strike
would
me as the
make
kind
just
of
such
person who
so
would do
more
such a thing.
sense.
Look at the fact.
It's too early to draw. Yes. According to the origin, so if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Even the Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life.
whoa. What? Hey! Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join with my assistance in rebalancing your chi. Not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger. Stronger and healthy? Baiju, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Bro, you are a god.
Unfortunately,
For God's sake, Paimon,
Changsheng's
you are a fucking
contract
god.
has strict requirements.
Temperament?
Or more like she's a piece of the god. Some celestial god, maybe.
This is exactly
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter.
with how antisocial they. What? Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honor.
You called?
Gets Paimon every time. Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing?
Well, this is a Baiju of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do the lantern right when we met briefly. I was unaware of your true identity.
Huh? You two are.
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Qingsa village. A vile monster known as the Che once wrought havoc over the land was finally cleansed of poison. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Che is the source, however,
It's not Cha,
its
it's
aura is
Chi, you
faint
dumbass.
and barely
Learn to
detectable.
pronounce it.
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless but when demonic
You
forces
bitch
are
of a
involved.
Adepti or something, whatever you are, you demon
Nothing.
conqueror,
I
bitch.
do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make. Immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction.
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the. That's show for ya! And thanks to him.
If the god remains.
Master! Master!
Gui? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic.
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine.
Already? Based on past experience.
It seems that everyone, back to Boo.
हमें वहाँ जाके God remains नहीं मारने चाहिए. Why are these guys so dumb? Why are the devs so dumb? Can't you make it more open world? Like, I should be able to decide to let live or let that girl die. No, I think it's a guy. Yeah, Jiang Liang is a guy, yes. He's the husband.
Dad, what's wrong?
Don't be scared. Dr.
He's just
Baishu
having
will be
hernia.
back
How is he doing?
Dr. Baiju, you're back. My dad was doing.
When Gui left, he was still conscious.
Quay, Please take Jialiang to the back room and
Yes, of course.
Prepare
Don't
for
worry,
delivery.
Baiju's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he?
That's a long operation, man. I think it will be a boy.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting any?
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still.
Oh, I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving.
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them.
I'll come with.
Don't forget what
Bro,
Master
just
said. You're
stay
still
down
not out
and
of the
stay
woods yet,
quiet.
Jialiang. I
औकात में रह के
strongly
काम
suggest
करो.
that.
Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baiju in person once he.
Traveler, Baiju hasn't shown his face. Huh?
पीछे उल्टियां कर रहा होगा. नशे
You're
हो रहे
finally
हैं.
awake? That was far too risky.
there was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas.
So, how much longer do you think Baiju... They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Surely he hasn't. Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baiju! Changsheng!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned.
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday.
I made and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I.
What? You mean, even if you got...
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying. Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting. And though it was created from God remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather,
Had he not taken it all these years...
still, using poison to... Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy, or he could have still perished at any moment.
Effie what?
That
Efficiency
explains
होता है
why
गवार
Ivy said
आदमी.
his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described.
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond...
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any
चलो फिर
certainty
जाते
what
हैं,
fate has
उसको
in mind.
बचाते हैं,
In
चाहे वो
any
3-4
case,
दिन से मर
I
क्यों
have
ना रही हो.
stabilized Jialiang's condition. Her regular exposure to God remains over such a long period will have been and given that she's already been missing for several days, I am...
I've heard
It's me,
everything.
Traveler, Dr. Baiju.
I know what you were talking about. You were talking about behind my back about my
Don't
wife.
tell Paimon you overheard him.
Dr. Baiju, you've already done so much for my. After all, if it wasn't for me, I'm sure.
हाँ साले फिर तेरे को ही
Be
बचाना
careful.
पड़ेगा. अच्छा
If you get too agitated...
No! Before I forget
चुपचाप से बैठ
everything
जा.
This trip will be...
I never expected to. There's only one thing I fear now, and that's.
Very well.
Bro, even if I use Baiju, even if they let me use Baiju and Chichi, I still won't be able to save this weak ass thing.
Dr. Baiju, are you heading out again?
Yes, precious.
Yes. Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each.
Doc.
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want.
Okay.
Bye bye, precious. See you soon.
It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. Jialiang, can you sense which direction?
I think it's this way.
Bro have no
Yes,
ass.
I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
चलता रहे,
This
रुकियो मत.
place feels familiar. I think
चलता रहे, चलता रहे. Keep moving.
There is an.
I think I remember this place.
Oh,
Jialiang, are you?
No, I have to.
I'm getting a call. Let's pause my mic. So I just opened my chats and I would like to ask Mr. M Gamer what the hell is he talking about, and I would request him not to do that in the chat box while watching my stream, please. And subscribe if you are new to here, man. Let me just do one thing. Should I turn on my second screen to read chats if you guys are gonna be chatting with me side by side? Oops. Are these guys gonna give me some Geo guy or something? Cause I don't think I have any Geo people with me. Yong is still weak right now. I don't have any artifacts for him, or I haven't upgraded his attack skills and anything like that. So let's just do it the usual way then. Let's just start. I don't care, I will just fucking kill them all. So strong.
This place gives fun. The digging marks here appear amateur. And rather... A thieves' tunnel?
Judging by the tools they left behind, but why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave.
Oops.
But she said that the method would cause me to...
Easy, Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
So are we gonna kill treasure hoarders or what? And what type of character is he? Is he a dendro guy or what? Yes, he's a dendro guy. Just die. Oops.
The doctor will see you.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Wind strike!
Whoa. There's a sensor here.
This guy just
Those
came,
treasure hoarders
wrote
sure made
something in my
themselves at
chat and
home.
disappeared. Well, you can even watch the stream, you know,
I
just watch
believe
it.
this
Try
sensor
to
was
talk
used
with
to
me
burn a
or
monster
something.
repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense? You sure?
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to get, no doubt an encounter with the very after them.
That's right. This is where...
Jialiang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
इसलिए कहते हैं कम गांजा फूका करो. So we are supposed to go in there.
Time to go. Yeah.
I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Okay. Ooh. Who the hell needs the door of resurrection? I am smart, I am stronger. Wait, where'd it go?
The doctor will see you.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let's dance.
Wind strike! Time to go.
I'm still getting used to playing with a controller. I'm used to playing with my keyboard. This will get a little bit harder to play with, but okay, never mind that. go there too, cause I have a lot of time, you know. Let's see what kind of fate awaits us. The fuck? This game does not let me cook, guys. I'm so fucking tired of it. Am I missing something? Am I not supposed to use this or something? Let's just see. If I push this back. Okay, I know what to do. Move this way. This one is just a reacting type of one. I'll have to activate this and it will react to that. And now this will react and this will open up. And the route is clear. Okay, I thought we have to go up there. It's a big rock, guys. It's a big rock.
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back. A bitter pill to swallow.
Get back!
Whirling snow!
Let the show begin.
Oops, I mispressed the key.
My apologies!
Okay, try to fight Kazuha, the new bitch.
Clouds high. The birds come!
Come on, we can do it.
Dr. Baiju!
You thought
How
you're
serious is
something,
it?
you ain't shit.
Is she-
You ain't shit, bitch.
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition. Much as if we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we say.
Then, what are we waiting for? It's not as simple as the poison within Jellia. If the source is purged, the poison. Oh no.
Indeed. If the.
I wondered when this.
Wait! But we've all Baiju. You're a great.
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiang Li,
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you. Right up until the.
Dr. Baiju, give it to me.
the god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days.
But Dr. Baiju, I'm all too aware of the dangers of God remains. You are not the first to mention it to me.
अच्छा
If I
तो
continue to
चूतिया खुद
sustain my
बताया
own
था
life
इतना क्यों
using
मारा
it,
था
I
मैं
know for a fact that I should have died over
इतना
it.
मारूंगा
My
तेरे
choice
को
can
मैं
bring Jiang Li back.
Xiaoliang.
traveler.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry.
Jialiang.
I am sure that over the years,
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. What a crazy situation. Jiang Li risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now, Jiang...
I've seen many.
In the human realm, all things, at least, that's what...
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives.
When all this began, we agreed that once if you could... So, I know that you'll both be okay without me. I've said my goodbyes.
As you wish.
अब तेरी बीवी जो अफेयर चलाई थी बाइजू के साथ वो तो चलाती रहेगी. She was having an affair with Baizu and she's gonna keep doing that. You know that. We all knew that. That's why she was poisoning him. We had no idea. We thought she loved you. She didn't.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. And the...
I'll take it. At the very least.
Mom, something...
Blah 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 blah
These
blah.
memories come to mind now.
Trying to be.
The longer we live,
What's the point of making this an emotional
the
ending?
tighter we cling to what we have.
Don't they know only psychopaths play Genshin nowadays? Oh, sorry, sociopaths.
Oh, how I would love to hear.
Just die.
To hear.
Die peacefully. Don't breathe. Stop breathing. You've done enough. You've had enough.
Jialiang! Jialiang! Jialiang!
They saved him?
Dad, are you awake?
Didn't
Fuck.
Huh?
I'm sorry for saying all
What
those
are-
things, man.
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel
Fuck,
strange
he's
or
a
different
zombie.
in any way? If so,
Dr. Baishu, I thought that I was going
He's
to...
like Chi-Chi now. He's a zombie.
die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, but however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before...
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Gialia. In the end, I am merely... All I
Bro,
know
make-
is that if I'm
make
presented with
Traveler
a life,
immortal.
and even this would have counted for no...
If Traveler becomes
Without
immortal,
Director Who
man, he
nudging
would have an
things in the right
unlimited
direction.
HP.
No wonder
That
he
would
didn't
mean
mention
something
the elixir back then.
about his existence.
I thought he was being frank and
If it were not for that,
Director Who told me to keep
existence
her
is just
suggestion a
useless.
secret. But it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baishu.
Traveler is so useless. I mean, Ethan
All
is
I
so
wanted
useless
was
in this
leave
game.
it to
Why?
Boo Pharmac- One
At
Chi-Chi
least
was
give him
enough
some
of a
useful
conundrum.
power
You
for
stay
once.
away from my dad. When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baiju, and cure Dad for good.
Bro, he's dead. How are you gonna cure that? You wanna reincarnate him?
Oh, is
You
that
wanna
right?
become the god or
Well,
something?
you wouldn't be
Fucking
the first person who's
child.
traveler, Paimon. I'll catch you all in a.
But I was like, bro, stop killing my business.
She finally go. All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably. At times like.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago.
Yay! Paimon can. Alright, first thing.
Oh, wait up! I'll come too.
Baiju, thank...
Don't mention it, Jiangli.
Just your duty, huh?
Just his duty. He's gonna do you later. You are his duty. पर्दे के पीछे नहीं. Now we are gonna have our affair and kiss. I'm gonna walk slowly up to her, towards her. Wait, stop running, you asshole.
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in
Yeah.
Shenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu.
Oh, why can't I keep up with her? Why is she walking faster than me? How can she walk faster than me? I'm a player, she's a CPU. Is she taking... Oh, oh, I can't run.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison,
Blah blah blah
I'm
blah
still
blah
not
blah
just
blah
that,
blah
Baizhu.
blah 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 blah.
Life force isn't the...
Nothing gets past you,
Shut up!
Jiangli.
Shut
You
up!
are correct.
Shut
When I
up!
treated, there is no need to worry about any
And I
long-term
don't think I have
consequences to
seen
my
a
health, however. Now that the source has been
brunette
But
character
you
in
took
this game,
such a
like
huge...
playable
The
character
reason I
with
left our
black hairs and
master
a
and
normal
went into
looking guy.
hiding all those years, but in the end,
Everyone looks so different
how
and
were my methods any
peculiar
different?
and unique
Are
kind of
all disciples of
artists and
Chenyu Vale
stuff.
destined?
We are
No one looks
doctors,
normal.
Jiangli.
Baizhu,
Every
I
character
can tell
looks
that
like
over the years, you've
they're
used...
out of a
Can
dream world
you
or something.
still stop
And
before
why
it's
is my
too
voice
late?
like this?
I think you know the answer.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a...
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to... Chi-Chi, Gui,
There's no need to worry.
I can...
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by not Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master, has Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor
They
made
use
a
their
pledge
own life force to
rid
heal
the
people.
world
It's
of
simple.
pain
It's
and
as
suffering.
simple as that. You don't have to make this
But
big
even
of
the
an
most
animation to show
ingenious
this.
mortal medicine could
Which
not
is
stay
this
the
fucking
tide
long.
of disease. And after working tirelessly for many
She's hot.
years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
You guys should
Time
stop
and again,
using
no
your
matter
life
how
for
much I
dumb
try to
people.
warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojin. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has
Why is
strict
he so
requirements on the
fucking
host's natural
confident?
temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that
Like
awaits
you.
them,
You are a
when
bad guy.
faced with the sorrows of
You made
humanity and the pain of
immortality
losing their
potions.
nearest and dearest, they cannot
You
help
ain't a
but
good
reach.
person,
They are
bro.
like moths that
Shut
throw
the fuck up.
themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain
Seek
and
these
suffering.
nuts!
So, but
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be Changsheng's art. I have nothing but the utmost respect for.
huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this Precisely. I will be Changsheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract.
even the
Cause
gods
you are
of old
fucking
struggle to
immortal.
achieve true immortality?
Yeah, we know.
First, you want to save others.
We have seen what that
But isn't wanting to have
purple
it
haired
all
girl
what makes
did.
us for a selfish
We all
moth
know.
like me,
We all know
who's
that.
afraid of the flame?
Dr. Baiju, Traveler, what are you so—
We also
Okay, we're done.
Okay,
Just
fine. Let's go grab some food.
finish this.
Paimon has
I'm
a bunch of
feeling
burning
tired.
questions, but
I'm more feeling sleepy than tired. This is getting
I do
boring.
envy Paimon sometimes.
True. And yet, are such things as these not precise?
Finally, I'm done with it. Now I will just go to my resting place and log out and see you guys later. Maybe tonight I'll play Valorant or something, or I'll just go to sleep on time. I don't know, life's been pretty hectic since past few days. But thanks for watching. If anyone of you watched, like, share and subscribe. Who will share? Just like, share and subscribe. I don't know.